Energy storage company Altech Batteries has released a definitive feasibility study for its Serenergy salt-based battery project. The DFS shows the technology can provide greater energy storage capacity with a low production cost. I'm with CEO and Managing Director Iggy Tan. Welcome, Iggy.
Thank you for having me.
So what were the key findings of that DFS?
We're very happy to now finally announce our feasibility study, which is 120 megawatts per annum commercial production in Saxony, Germany. We had a net present value of the project at a 9% discount of 196 million euros, and that's equivalent to about 280 million Australian dollars. It generates around an EBITDA of 51 million euros per annum. Very strong economics, and consequently, the Altech board, as well as the Fraunhofer Group, have unanimously decided to proceed to the next stage, which is the funding stage.
How comfortable is Altech with these results?
We're very happy with the results. It shows us a very positive return for the project. The internal rate of return is 19%, and the gross margin on the product is about 47%. So the funding of the project is in three components. The first component is debt funding. We have been talking to many European banks, as well as we're looking at the green bond sector, because as you know, our project will be accredited as a green project when you consider the carbon footprint compared to a lithium-ion battery. And then the other component is grants. So we have been applying for grants in Europe. As you know, very similar to the IRA in the US, there's a lot of money swirling in the European Union looking for these kind of green projects. So grant applications are well underway. And then the last component is an equity component as well. And we've got some advisors that we've engaged to look at potential equity investors for the project.
So just remind us, what's gone into getting to this point?
Considering we signed the deal with Fraunhofer Institute at the back end of 2022, we've been working very hard to finalize this DFS. And as you know, we had to start from scratch. Design the whole plan in order to commercialize this technology. So just to remind you, the technology has many benefits. Besides having double the life of a lithium battery, it's totally fireproof. It also operates in a wide temperature range. And the most important thing is that we don't have all the critical minerals like a lithium-ion battery has: lithium, cobalt, graphite, copper and manganese. So very exciting technology.
So what really is the potential here for the company, but also for shareholders?
As you know, this is a project that is really the first production line for us. 120 megawatts is 120 of these grid packs. So we have our basic model, which is a 60 kilowatt battery pack. 18 of those go into an open style sea container. That allows us to deliver these batteries to customers very easily. And then within 5 minutes of delivery, with a plug and play model, you can have 1 megawatt connected to your grid within 5 minutes of delivery. So that's what we're looking for. But the future essentially for us is looking at a much bigger production. So we're looking at the giga-style factories, and we have some plans in place for that.
How quickly do you think this can all come about?
Well, we're working very hard because, as you know, the funding stage of any project is the most difficult stage. But we have a lot of interest from Europe. As you know, Europe is well focused on renewable energy, and essentially grid storage batteries just allows the energy during the day to be shifted to the nighttime. And no different to your home where you're generating a lot of power during the day. If you could store that energy and shift that to the nighttime, that is called energy shifting. The whole sector is growing at 28% year on year, and it's a very exciting sector to be in.
Well, thank you so much for the update today, Iggy Tan from Altech Batteries.
Thank you for having me.